So 2012 comes up, the our centennial year, 100 years history of our church. And at that time, Jim Lanier was heading up that particular committee. He approached all the different committees in the church, individuals within the church. How can we celebrate the year 2012 with 100 themes? So you could have 100 people in the choir, things like that. Well, the endowment committee at that time thought about trying to raise $100,000. We only had 5 donors in the general fund, a little over $33,000, and then we had the Terry Scholarship in place with $100,000. So it was pretty ambitious, but let's, leap of faith through prayer. We said, let's take it to the church during the centennial year. That year, and since that year, we have raised collectively, we have over $550,000 in cash and pledged gifts. We have over 102 donors, and it all started in that centennial year, which we call the Centennial Celebration. It was an amazing year for the endowment, and from this point, we're just going to continue to grow.
An endowment is a fund that's established by someone giving or setting aside a certain amount of money, and that money is to be held in perpetuity and be invested. And then from the investment earnings of the endowment, you would use it for whatever purpose the endowment is for.
I think it gives us an opportunity to work today to provide for the future of the church. Times are changing, the programs are changing, and we have to be ready to do that. And the endowment fund gives us the funds to go ahead and make whatever changes are necessary.
When that started happening during the centennial year, Gail and I was going to support the endowment because I'm on the committee, but it goes way beyond that. We recognized how important it can be to the mission of the church and how it could help the church. So we made a gift. We also, the legacy tree is a way to honor individuals. We chose to honor our children through the gift. It's not a memorial tree or an honor tree. It's a legacy tree, recognizing the donors that choose to be recognized. But it was a way for us to also kind of tell our children, tell the church how important the children are to us, but also to tell our children how important the church is to our family.
Or I can rest assured in knowing that I don't have to be interested anymore. I don't have to have my fingers in the pie, that there's so many people of goodwill who are able to identify the persons and the programs and the opportunities for people to grow in Christian leadership, that I can help fund it and then step away.
The reason that Vicki and I give is because we believe in the future, and we believe that by giving to the endowment, we're able to create something that will last in perpetuity. And long after we're gone, people, church missions and things will be funded with the little bit that we started with. And so the idea is, we're all going to leave this earth at some time, and it's great to leave a legacy that's going to keep on giving for the things that are important to you in this life.
Well, it's my end-of-life plans, but Steve and I both agreed long ago, 30 years ago, that we wanted to help Ortega Methodist Church if we were able, and so therefore it is specifically stated in my will that we would do that. We love this church, but churches don't exist on just goodwill. They have to have some money.
In the short term, I would hope that we would receive contributions of in excess of $500,000 so that we could start utilizing the earnings of the general endowment fund. In the long term, I hope and pray that people will consider the church in their will, because that's the way we're going to really build a strong endowment. Be good stewards of your assets and make your last tithe.